Hello everyone, this is Neil Chambers from English Spark, and today I want to talk about when do I use gerunds and when do I use infinitives. First, let's define what gerunds and infinitives are. First, a gerund, also known as the ing form of a verb, is the ing conjugation of a verb. For example, like becomes liking, fish becomes fishing, run becomes running, shop becomes shopping, dance becomes dancing, and sing becomes singing. We're also going to talk about the infinitive, also known as to infinitive, base, or dictionary form of a verb. So it's basically the verb as you see it in the dictionary with to added to the front. For example, like becomes to like, fish becomes to fish, run becomes to run, shop becomes to shop, and dance to dance, sing becomes to sing. So let's look at this structure today, subject verb plus gerund or infinitive. For example, I like fishing, gerund, or I like to fish, infinitive. So we're going to talk about remember and forget, two very difficult verbs. First, remember. Remember plus to infinitive means thinking about the future at the time you are remembering. For example, I remembered to lock the door. In the past, I remembered this future thing I'm going to do. I wanted to lock the door, and I did. I remembered. Remember plus gerund, thinking about the past at the time you are remembering. For example, I remember walking to school in the snow. Now I'm remembering that time, the time in the past I was walking to school in the snow. This is a past event, walking to school in the snow. And also forget plus to infinitive means thinking about a future action at the time of forgetting. So very similar to remember. I forgot to lock the door. In the past, I forgot an action. That action was locking the door. And here, a little more difficult, forget plus gerund, thinking about the past at the time you are forgetting. I forgot locking the door. I locked the door. After locking the door, I forgot about the action. So I did lock the door first. This is the past action, and I forgot it. I didn't remember. So let's look at the example sentences again. First, I remembered to lock the door. I want to lock the door. I locked the door. I remembered to lock the door. Remembering here, this future action. And here, I remember walking in the snow to school. I walked in the snow to school. Now I'm remembering that moment. I remember walking in the snow to school. In another moment, I forgot to lock the door. I want to lock the door. I didn't lock the door because I forgot. Didn't lock it. And I forgot to lock the door. Past, I forgot locking the door. I want to lock the door. I locked the door, then I forgot about it. I forgot locking the door. I don't remember locking the door. Here we locked the door. Here we did not lock the door. Right. Thank you very much for joining us today. Please visit EnglishSpark.com for more information, and please follow me on Twitter at Neil Chambers. Thank you very much.